Hi, welcome to CBug's Records, new arrivals for the week of December 5th. I'm Bug. This is my record store in East Windsor. Please like, please subscribe. Let's see. First, I want to explain the sale going on for Christmas. It's gotten a little weird. So originally the idea was we're going to start on 13th and kind of do the 12 days of Christmas. So 13% off, 14% off, 15, and all the way up to Christmas Eve, which would be 24% off. That got a little screwed up. I advertised with a local magazine and there was miscommunication, let's just say that. So they put 20% off that whole time. So what we're going to do is we're going to have 20% off from the 13th through the 20th. And then when we get to the 21st, we're going to continue what we were planning to do. So it'll be 21% off, 2% off, 24% off on Christmas Eve. Hope that all makes sense. Okay, so this week I went to the Plainville Flea Market, spent about $100 there and about $200 on things that came in. First, I want to show you the things that are left over from record store day. Not a great record store day. No, it was steady. There wasn't a big line or anything, but we did pretty well. I don't think I helped anything by telling people I was disappointed in what we got. I really thought it would sell out in 15 minutes, but there are still things left over. So let me show you what we have left over. Motley Crue, surprised about this one. I had two, one of them sold. This is $79.98. Obviously it's singles from Dr. Feelgood. This one I'm surprised about, and this one I think was part of the miscommunication. This is the Doors in Detroit. This is supposed to be really good. This is one of those nights that Jim Morrison was on, which, you know, there were some drugs involved. But this is supposed to be one of the best ones, $79.98. And this one is actually selling for over $100 on eBay these days, but I'd rather sell it here. This is Modest Mouse, MM14. I don't know if that's supposed to be a Roman numeral. $29.52. So I'm just going with their prices still. I'm not going to mess with it. The Elephant 6 Recording Company. This is $27.98. Kids from Foreign Born Americans. This is $27.98. Okay, so that's all we have left over. So if you're interested, come get them. Okay, in other stuff, we have Journey Escape for $20. Bob Dylan Infidels for $10. Couple Van Morrison, Wavelength is $14. And Inarticulate Speech of the Heart is $12. Bernie Taupin, He Who Rides the Tiger. Now, I had no idea Bernie Taupin made his own records. If you don't know Bernie, he's the songwriter for Elton John's good songs, and lots of them. He writes for other people too, but he's really known for working with Elton John. And, you know, there's a period in the early 80s where Elton John did not work with him, and it shows. I mean, the songs just were not anywhere near as good. So, kind of interesting, $10. And it's a promo, but who cares? I don't think it makes any difference. Snakes and Ladders, Best of the Faces will be $15. Blondie, I am getting low on Blondie, so happy to have this. This is Auto American, and it's $15. Okay. The next two go together. It's kind of interesting here. Rumors. I'm actually out of Rumors. Still keeping it. $38. Always sells. This is the interesting part. Rumors Super Disc. I've never seen this before. I've listened to many Super Disc albums, and they have different names, you know, audiophile, whatever. Really what it is they're recorded at half speed, and that's supposed to make them sound much better. Honestly, usually I don't hear a difference. The only one, and this is kind of strange, the only one I really ever heard a big difference was Men at Work. And I've heard Pink Floyd, and it hasn't made that much of a difference, but Men at Work did work. Yeah, it did. This one does. This one, it makes a huge difference, especially with the drums. You can hear the drums really distinctly. I mean, I really enjoyed listening to this. Let's see, we were $60 for it. Couple Jazz, Chick Corea and Gary Burton in concert in Zurich will be $22, double album. And Miles Davis, 4 and More will be $30. I like this next album. I really liked it. The Beverly Hillbillies. And this is a promo, which is kind of interesting. Anyways, it starts with a Beverly Hillbilly song, but then it has the cast members singing songs about living in Beverly Hills. My favorite one, I gotta look at this now. Ellie Mae, I think is her name. There's a song about having to teach Ellie Mae the birds and the bees because she just turned 18 and she already has not found a husband. So it's starting to be too late. It's $18. I just like it. The whole thing is just fun. Okay, we got a couple Manfred Mann's Earth bands. The Roaring Silence is 10 and Chance. And this one's a promo. It's 12 because it's a promo. Ry Cooder, Borderline will be $12. Elvis, Loving You, early pressing of this, will be $14. WHCN, Homegrown. So if you're not familiar with HCN, it's what the bridge is now, 105.9. It used to be my station growing up. Always listen to this. So this is local bands. None I've heard of. So we are at 13 for that. The Beginning, British Blues, Jeff Beck, Eric Clapton, Jimmy Page. Pretty good stuff. 13 for that. Dickie Betts will be $10. The Best of the Allman Brothers will be 18. Okay. Here's a super cool one. And I mean super cool. Couldn't find a lot about this. This is John Lennon, Working Class Hero. It's not an official record, so I couldn't find out a price on Discogs. eBay has a couple, both over 100, but I couldn't find anything sold. So you can put whatever price you want on eBay. If it doesn't sell, it's not worth much. Anyways, this is cool though, because this, I listened to it a few days ago, and I can't remember if it's all live. I think it's definitely mostly live, but the live ones include John Lennon doing songs with Jimi Hendrix, Chuck Berry, Elton John, Eric Clapton, Keith Richards. So it is so fun to watch. Listen to. The songs with Elton John, he does, I'm blanking. Yeah, whatever gets you through the night. That's what I couldn't think of. So in that, he did with Elton John. I think there was some kind of bet that John Lennon lost, so he had to come and do some songs with Elton John. But he does that and Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. I never realized they did that together live. So I really like this album. I'm going to put 85 on it. And, we'll see what happens. I'm really just making something up as far as that one. But it is good. Okay, this is an old record store day one. This is Back from the Dead, Hailstorm, $18. My Morning Jacket, this is sealed to be $18. And the rest is Pearl Jam. So this is Dance of the Clairvoyance. 45 would be $20. These are all sealed. Gigation, probably Gigation, will be $30. This one's, this one's nothing real special. It's a, reissue. The last three are very, very special. This is, this is No Code, and it's $130. This is at Baker Theater 51000. These are the vault ones, and they're very valuable. This is $170. And the last one is the Aladdin Theater 113093, and this is $200. So, these are up there, but they are worth it to some people. So, thanks for watching. Hope to see you here.